bull riding looks cool until you hear bones snap.
Whoa! Oh, Keyshawn White.
One slip, one twist, and everything shatters.
Watch this from this angle.
It was a good glancing blow. He's up walking out. That's good to see.
These 10 wrecks froze entire arenas. And this is only part 1. Let's start with Austin Meyers. Speckled ivory cracked his helmet open like an egg. It went down at the 2011 PBR Anaheim Invitational, and it happened so fast, people barely had time to blink. Austin Meyers settled onto speckled ivory like it was just another night on the road. Gate opens, and boom! Speckled ivory fires out and slams his head straight into Meyers' helmet.
Back to ivory.
No warning, no build-up, just raw violence. The hit echoed through the Honda Center like someone cracked a bat against concrete. His helmet split down the side, a clean break that showed just how hard that bull hit him.
Just rips his hand out of there. And you're talking about Austin Meyers. You know, you're talking about me.
Medics sprinted in, already expecting a blackout. Later, he laughed it off, saying the bull hit him harder than any football player ever could. He wasn't exaggerating. That was a skull breaker. The helmet saved him. Simple as that. Then there's Cody White. Firebender drove a horn into his back like a spear. This hit happened during the 2019 PBR Velocity Tour in Tulsa, and it showed how quickly preparation falls apart in the arena. Firebender shot out, twisted unexpectedly, and slammed a horn straight into White's back.
Get inside the top 35.
Oh, he's geeked.
The sound was sharp, like something hitting solid wood. White folded instantly, gasping, hands shaking as he tried to pull himself upright. He stumbled to the fence, clutching his ribs, breathing like every inhale stabbed him.
Cody says, well, I'm good right here, and boy, it comes down. Oh.
No broken ribs, but the pain was brutal. Firebender didn't give him a ride. He gave him a reminder that bulls don't follow scripts. Up next, Keyshawn Whitehorse. One violent twist folded his knee in his season. The wreck happened at the 2021 PBR Team Challenge in Sioux Falls, and it was the kind of hit that stops a career mid-stride. Keyshawn Whitehorse came in on fire. Rookie buzz, clean form, riding like a guy who knew exactly where he was headed. Soup and a group looked calm for the first 2 jumps. Nothing crazy, nothing dangerous.
To make up, they can ill afford to have a mistake. Keyshawn, soup in the group. Whoa!
Then the bull slammed both front feet into the dirt and twisted so violently it sent all that pressure straight into Whitehorse's knee. The moment the torque hit, he went down screaming.
Keyshawn rocked.
Not groaning, not wincing, screaming. His knee swelled in minutes, puffed up like someone had pumped air into it. It wasn't broken, but you could see the pain in the way he held it, like the joint had been folded the wrong direction. One second he was a rising star, the next he was learning how fast bull riding can smash momentum to pieces. And if you think that knee twist was brutal, that was just the warm-up. The next wrecks hit harder, faster, and with zero mercy. Up next, Ben Jones. Wreck-It Ralph stomped him flat and killed his momentum. This wreck went down during the 2014 Blue Def Velocity Tour, and it hit Ben Jones harder than anything he'd taken in years. Gate opens, and Ralph blows out with a spin so fast it snaps Jones off the bull before he can even settle his seat.
Jones.
Ooh, oh.
He lands awkward, half twisted, trying to scramble out. Then Ralph comes right over the top and plants a hoof into him like he's crushing out a fire. Jones folds his leg locks. His whole body goes stiff from the pain shooting through his sciatic nerve.
From this angle.
Medics guide him out as he limps. Like every step is an electric shock. Weeks off the roster. Nights of pain he couldn't sit through, couldn't stand through, couldn't sleep through. Ralph lived up to his name. Coming up next, Agnaldo Cardoso. Neon Ocean launched him face first into the dirt. It happened at the 2020 Express Employment Professionals Classic, and it was one of those hits that makes the whole arena forget how to breathe. Cardoso came in as the underdog, barely slipping into the finals, people whispering he didn't belong. Neon Ocean answered that whisper with violence. The bull blasted out of the chute with wild hurricane energy. Cardoso held on for a moment, then physics took over.
It's a good thing it wasn't in bull riding tonight, because that was close. I mean, it jerked him down and hit him pretty hard, but
the bull snapped him forward and launched him like a slingshot. He flew face first into the dirt at full speed. No hands, no protection, just raw impact. Before he could even roll away, Neon Ocean's hoof came down twice, clipping his helmet so hard it rattled inside his skull.
Coming out of the chutes, getting clobbered again. Oh, guys.
The arena gasped as he lay there dazed, blinking slow, face already swelling. No fractures, but the bruising was brutal. Cheeks, jaw, forehead, everything swollen like he'd gone 10 rounds with a heavyweight. That helmet saved more than his career. It saved his life. Then there's J.W. Harris. Spotted Demon hooked him sideways and carved him open. This hit went down at the 2015 PBR Last Cowboy Standing event, and it was the night Spotted Demon reminded everyone why his name carries weight. J.W. Harris walked in on fire, but Spotted Demon doesn't care about resumes. Gate swings open, and the bull yanks Harris down before he can even find rhythm. Then comes the hook. A sharp, violent horn swings across Harris's hip and rakes all the way up his shoulder. His body snaps sideways like a rag being whipped. The crowd gasps as Harris spirals off and slams into the dirt. His shoulder is bleeding, already swelling. The cut deep enough that it needs stitches. 12 of them, his torso turns black and blue over the next few hours. Any normal rider would have sat out. Harris didn't. He rode again that season, like the wreck had been nothing but a bruise. Up next, Stetson Lawrence, Cooper Tires. Semper ripped his shoulder out with one brutal slam. This wreck happened at the 2016 Cooper Tires Invitational in Oklahoma City, and it was the kind of slam that shuts a crowd up fast. Stetson Lawrence came out confident, riding clean, expecting a solid score. Semper had different plans. The gate opened, and the bull ripped him forward with a whip so violent his body looked weightless.
In fact, it feels like everything's just trying to pull your upper body forward.
Lawrence hit the dirt shoulder first, and the pop that followed wasn't subtle. People heard it. His shoulder dislocated on impact, hanging out of place while he rolled in pain, trying to breathe through bruised ribs. Medics rushed in as he tried crawling away, but his arm just wouldn't respond.
Right as you were saying it, Ty, it happened. Semper Fi pulled Stetson over that front end.
One slam, and his entire season shifted. Riders talk about bulls being unpredictable. This was proof. Coming up next, Luke Snyder. My Kind of Party spun him into a blackout. Luke Snyder's wreck went down at the 2013 Cooper Tires Invitational in Tacoma, and it showed how fast a hot streak can disappear. Snyder was riding incredible that year, and 20 qualified rides out of 25. Confidence high, form tight, then he drew My Kind of Party, a bull that looked friendly only in name. The gate cracked open, and the bull exploded, spinning with the kind of force that sends riders into orbit.
Right here, away from his hand, and he is going to come down, get bumped around, and oh boy.
Snyder lasted 4 seconds before getting launched backward and smashing into the dirt. His head bounced, eyes unfocused, movement slow. Medics surrounded him immediately, checking his pupils, asking questions he struggled to answer.
Luke taking shots here, and this kind of goes back.
The concussion was obvious the moment he stood up, wobbling but refusing the stretcher. Later, he joked it wasn't the kind of party he expected. The truth sat behind the smile. Then there's Byrne. One blind side charge shattered his face on impact. This one happened at the 2012 BFTS stop in Sacramento, and it still makes people flinch. A rider got tossed early, and Jesse Byrne did what bullfighters always do, ran straight into danger. The bull spun around, saw Byrne, and locked onto him like a target. 1 second of eye contact, then full speed impact.
When to get by.
The price is wrong, Colby.
Byrne tried to dodge, but there's no dodging 1,700 pounds coming at you with bad intentions. The bull's skull smashed into his face so violently his cheekbone shattered on the spot.
Shows you. Look at Jesse Byrne stepping in and taking the shot.
He hit the dirt, grabbing his face as blood spilled between his fingers. The whole arena just stopped. No noise, no cheers, nothing, just shock. Surgeons later said the cheekbone wasn't cracked, it was splintered into pieces. They had to rebuild it with plates. Bullfighters take the hits riders never see coming. Finally, Shorty Gorum. Hustle Up stomped his face and silenced Vegas. This one went down at the 2017 PBR World Finals in Las Vegas, and it's still talked about because of how violently it unfolded. Shorty Gorum, nearly 3 decades protecting riders, calm under pressure, fearless in chaos. Always the first man between a bull and a fallen cowboy, Hustle Up didn't care about any of that. Hustle Up spun, spotted, and came back with full force. The bull lifted its front legs and drove a hoof straight into Gorum's face.
Made an outstanding ride away from his hand. Here the bull changed it up, got him strung out, throws him off in a bad position, and
it wasn't a graze, it was a full stomp. Blood appeared instantly as Gorum collapsed, hands to his face, the arena going dead silent. Medics sprinted in, and for a moment nobody was sure he was getting back up. Even legends take hits that make the air stop. If these 10 got you tense, just wait for part 2. Even ESPN looked away. Don't miss what's next. Subscribe now.